this woman, that you guys sent this video to me in my email, and I appreciate you for doing so. This woman has almost 700,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, I say that for a reason, and I'm going to come back to that. I want y'all to take that into consideration. This woman has over 700,000, almost 700,000. If I'm doing it correctly, and I'm going to give her credit, she has over almost 700,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? Now, one of her most recent posts, and again, you guys sent this to me, so I did a little bit of research on her channel because I didn't want to dive into the video too much, but I did watch about a minute and a half of it to see if it's something that I wanted to review in real time. Now, here's the key. Here's the key, okay? Recently, she posted about the fact that she just landed her dream job, and I'm going to share the video with you guys so that you can break it down with me. But she's recently gotten fired. And I want to go through this video because we don't get enough people being transparent. So first, let me give her some props. I want to give her some props because I think that it's not enough people being transparent, but it's a lot that we can learn from this, considering that she has so many subscribers on YouTube. Her name is Shy the Greatest. CHY the Greatest. Shy the Greatest. I have never seen any of her content except for the minute and a half of this video that I watched in order to determine whether or not it's something that I wanted to watch and break down and do a reaction to. And she said that she recently landed her dream job, but then she got fired. Now, here's the question that you want to ask yourself, because a lot of people, and this is completely unrelated to the video, but I want to bring this to the forefront of the congregation. If she has over 600,000 subscribers to her YouTube channel, the question that you guys would ask me, because y'all think that subscribers are the only metric by which you're successful on YouTube, why would she have a regular job? Why would she have a regular job? People ask me that all the time. For the Patreon members and the bag chasers, you know, and you've seen my deposits. So let me just do a little bit of give y'all a little bit of insight of what we do on the bag chasers. We break down how we can get the most money out of everything that we get ourselves into. I'm not here just for fun. I am also here to make sure that we bust down a bag. I know that runs in the face of whoever it is that your famous financial YouTubers are saying. I know y'all look at their subscribers and y'all impressed by that shit, but if you seen what, I'm sorry. Sorry to the churches and the daycares. I know that y'all, when I talk about them, they get me in a certain space. I know that y'all think that that's meaningful based off of what your favorite content creators are saying and what their subscriber numbers are. But if you are a Patreon member and you're a bag chaser, make sure you tap into the Patreon link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Then you know what I'm busting down because I've shown you. But let me get into the video. So she said that she's fired from her dream job. Again, make sure you subscribe, tap in, and let's continue to run up the check. Let's get to it.
To this day, guys, I feel like me getting this job and getting fired so quick was like an attack from the enemy.
Lil, make it pop. What's up?
We're gonna split this.
He know I miss
Of me getting fired from a high-end job, corporate America job by the name of Mercedes-Benz. When I first got this job, I was really, really happy. I felt like my prayers came true. I felt like the staff was really, really nice. If you haven't saw the video, make sure you guys go check it out. I literally worked there for all of 3 weeks. The reason why I got fired, something that I'm kind of ashamed to admit, I feel like me getting this job and getting fired so quick was like an attack from the enemy. Me and my ex-boyfriend, we were...
Listen. We're not going to blame it on the devil. We're not going to blame it on the devil. We're not going to blame it on God or the devil. Most of the things that we have based off of what y'all communicate on a regular basis is free will. So don't worry about that, y'all. Don't worry about that. It's not the enemy. It's not the devil. It's not none of that. It's all our own fault, and it's a learned experience, right? So your experience is the best teachers. Let's continue.
were not seeing eye to eye, so I had to like move out of his place as soon as I could. This job paid me the most.
Not moving out of your baby daddy house as soon as you could. Is that what she said? Hold on, let me back that up real quick.
The enemy. Me and my ex-boyfriend, we were not seeing
ex-boyfriend, not baby daddy.
Eye to eye, so I had to like move out of his place as soon as I could. This job.
Y'all gotta stop shacking up. Y'all gotta stop shacking up. Marry and then move in together. Marry and then carry. So listen, two things is already bothering me. You already outside of what the will of God says in the first place. You're not supposed to be shacking up with no man. How is this based off of what the enemy? Okay, I'm assuming that the enemy is the devil and not necessarily some white man or something, because you know how we do over here, right? So if the enemy is the devil, you operating outside of the will of God in the first place, or in whatever it is that God ordained for you to do before you get into the greatest situations that he has prepared for you by sleeping and living with a man before you get married with him. You can't be living with an ex-boyfriend and then thinking that you in God's will. What did you think? Okay. All right. Listen. I need y'all to really come to the front of the congregation and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because you're not going to sit here and do what you want to do and think that God is in it. God ain't in it. God said, my name is Bennett and I ain't got nothing to do with it. All right? I'm gonna let it play for a little bit before we stop it.
God paid me the most I ever got paid for working a 9 to 5. The reason why I got fired from this job is for texting on my phone. I know. Let me tell y'all the story time. I knew it was corporate. And I always would hear stuff about like, oh, corporate America is this, corporate America is that. When I first got here, guys, they have phone rooms, phone booths, as if you can get up and get on your phone whenever you want, whenever you please. First week, second week working there, guys, I was training. My training was like a 6-week situation. It was days where I'll get there and she'll say, hey, we don't have much to go over with you today, so you can just look at the monitors, or you can just, look at your notes. At this particular time, I was dealing with IRS stuff. So I was trying to get my business, child money collection back running, but the IRS.
I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with the IRS part. I didn't watch it up to this part, but let's continue.
That came after me because I owed them so many sales tax. It's been times where, because I didn't reply back, the IRS literally took all the funds out of my checkings, my savings, my business accounts. All of my accounts said 000 one day. It was the IRS's doing, and I could not purchase anything for like an entire weekend because I didn't have no money in my account because they placed a lien on it. Once I learned from that mistake, I told myself, anytime the IRS hit my phone, I'm gonna reply back immediately as soon as I can. One of the tutors will like literally stop, get on their phone, or go get coffee. I'll just be, looking on my phone until it's time to get back to work. Anytime these instructors told me to take notes, anytime they were talking, I was not on my phone. God is my witness. The only time I was on my phone is when we were taking breaks in between. We literally took 4 or 5 breaks daily. After like the second week, that's when I got my company's laptop, my company badge, like everything was good. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna get in there like swimwear. The supervisor, she went from being happy to see me to like barely talking to me, barely like looking at me in my eyes. Like, I'm not sure what it is, but it's weird. As I look around, some of the women in my department that's working, they're watching a movie on their phones with headphones in. Some of them are texting, some of them are listening to music. It seemed like phones are pretty used on the floor, so I'm not really tripping on it. No phones, signs, rules. Wasn't nothing in a policy stating you couldn't be on your phone. So if I have free time and I'm not being taught for whatever reason, I just put my phone out to check.
Let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson. I don't know. Some people saying that she lying. I can't go by that. The only thing that I can go by based off of what she's communicating to us. All right. So we don't know what the truth is, but we're just going to go based off of what she's saying. First things first, you don't do what everybody else do, especially when you just got in the door. You don't know who those people are. You don't know how long they've been working there. You don't know what their situation is. I'm not worried about what nobody else got going on. The thing that I'm going to do is be on my best behavior. I'm going to present myself as a cultural fit. I'm going to make sure that I don't have my phone put up. If they say no phones, or you need to be on your best behavior, or need to be focused, you in a training period, I do not pull out my device. I don't care if every single person on the floor is doing what they doing. That ain't got nothing to do with me, especially when you first just get into the door.
Check my emails, whatever the case may be. It was 4 different ladies in my department. Every other day, I would sit next to them and they'll like just let me know what they're doing on their computer. I was a lease administrator. I used to type up leases for employees of Mercedes-Benz to rent out cars. I had my time with all 3 of the ladies except for this one. What my supervisor wanted me to do is basically like learn from each one of them because they all did things differently. I sit next to this last lady. I'm like, hey, good morning. I had just got done finishing my breakfast. She like, you can go sit over there. Following week, she pulls me to the side and was like, I noticed you be on your phone a lot. You know, just try to minimize it because I don't want you to get in trouble. I'm kind of looking at it like, okay, well, you were.
I noticed that so there must be some cap in your rap. I think that the people that was in the chat might have got it correctly. She said, I noticed that you're on your phone a lot. Out of her own mouth. So I only got to go by based off of what she's communicating. The lady that she was training with said, hey, sister girl, sister honey child, I noticed you're on your phone a lot. Now, obviously, she's telling us that she ain't never really on her phone. The only time that she talk real fast. She ain't never really on her phone. The only time that she on her phone is when she want to tech for the IRS and all of this other type of stuff. The lady that's training her said, hey, sis, you on the phone a whole lot. She warning her. When all of the rest of the ladies ain't said nothing until I was training her, she noticed her. She said, hey, fam, you got a lot going on over there. Let's continue.
Just on your phone all morning and you're telling me not to be on my phone. So that was the first thing that went to my mind. But I'm like, okay, maybe she's trying to help me. My supervisor came over there and was like, I noticed you've been on your phone these past couple days. When you're on the floor, you're not allowed to be on your phone, but it's phone rooms that you can go in if you need to take a call or a text. I said, okay. I said, I didn't know. Thank you for letting me know. It won't happen again. I literally put my phone in my book bag and I was done for the rest of the day. So at this point, even though I had no tasks to do, I literally was like sitting there. The following day, I think they had.
I don't care what happened. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to stare at that wall. Because if it's my dream job, like she's saying, if it's the job that I always wanted and it's the job that's going to get me out of the situation that I am in at home, I am going to just be quiet. I'm going to be astute. I'm going to be reading the company policy, the manual, training, understanding, doing whatever it is that I could do. They paying me. They paying me for me to trade in my time to sit here and stare at this wall. Cool, I'm going to just stare at the wall.
Had like a team meeting. I couldn't attend. They was like, yeah, you can attend because you just started working here. So you're going to be doing some training on your computer. I had just got my company computer. Now things are getting busy. Now things are getting right. I'm on my computer. I'm doing my training. My phone is not out. And my supervisor came around the corner like trying to sneak peek to see what I was doing. She's like trying to peek over my shoulder like to be sneaky. So I'm like, okay, maybe she thought I was on my phone. But girl, I told you it won't happen again. So I don't know if you thought it was cap or you was trying to catch me in something, but babe, it's not working out. Everything is good. I'm just finishing this training up. She left, guys, and literally it was an older white man that came out of nowhere. Very hostile, very angrily in his eyes and eyebrows. The women in my department are downstairs, but it's still other people in the office that's around. He came over there like, who is Angel Willis? Who is Angel Willis? Y'all know that's my real name. He was like, yeah, lately you've been parking in the VIP spaces. You're not VIP. You don't need to park there. And mind you guys, this is like my first month. I'm not knowing where I can park, where I can't park. All I know is my supervisor said I can park anywhere in the park.
Come on, y'all. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Is this what we gonna do? Is this what we gonna do? Listen, we all know where the VIP spaces are. If all of the if the parking lot is full and is 5 spaces in the front that ain't nobody else parked in, first, it's a strong possibility that it got a sign on it that says VIP or something. What you thought? You thought that they was making that available for you? You thought that you was special? You didn't know? Come on, man. Look, man, y'all put targets on your own back. Y'all make y'all now he the angry man and he can see fire breathing in his eyes. Come on, man. Come on, we got to be real. If we're going to take accountability, you got to take accountability.
parking garage. The day before this, it was like a sticker on my car basically saying, hey, you know, you can't park here. This is VIP parking. So that following morning, I made sure I didn't park right there anymore. Mind you, it's a new morning. I didn't park nowhere near where I parked. You're parking in VIP. You don't need to park there. You're not VIP. Like loud. Like everybody's like looking, taking their headphones off, like what's going on?
You're not a cultural fit,
I said,
baby.
sir, I didn't park there this morning. I'm not sure if you didn't
You're
see. He was like,
fit.
oh, you didn't park there? I said, no, sir. I said, did you check? No, I didn't check, but I was just letting you know that you can't park there. I said, yes, I received the sticker on my car. Like I'm aware I couldn't park there. I didn't.
I can smell the attitude, the talk back. See, she explaining it to us based off of how she communicating to us, trying to make it out of be a certain way. Listen, I know who y'all are. I know I can smell the attitude oozing. It wasn't, hey, did you check? It was, oh, I didn't park there this I'm assuming that it was probably, I didn't even park there this morning. What, did you check? See, my car ain't even there this morning. Did you check? Why you ain't just say, oh, no, I'm not parked there this morning. Like, humility is your best friend, right? When you're not combative, when you operate out of humility, you have zero problems. People can smell the apology, the humility is in your... See, communication is 90% body language. It's not just what you say, it's also how you say it, and it's the fact that you didn't have to say it, but you said it anyway, which is one of the reasons why I'm about to get you up out of here, because I know that you're going to be a problem if you get past your 90 days. When you get past your 90 days, you're going to be a problem. You're going to be a heavy burden on my heart, because I'm going to have to deal with all of that attitude oozing out of your spirit.
Park there anymore. I feel picked on. I don't feel welcome anymore. I'm like, the devil is really trying to attack me. Like he's really trying to get under my skin right now. And I just started this job. It's my lunch break, right? We have like an hour lunch break. I go to the phone room during my lunch break to talk to IRS with the IRS like 15 minutes. I come back out. My supervisor is looking for me. She has my company computer in her hand. She like, oh, I have your computer. We just have to go over a few things. Your logins aren't working, so we're going to give it back to you another.
Nah. Go ahead and clock out, sis. Go ahead and clock out, sis. Hey, y'all. If they find y'all computer, if y'all walking back from being on the phone when they told your ass to not be on the phone, and you was parking in the CEO spot, or you was parking in the director spot, that was the vice president spot, and they grabbing your computer, go ahead and clock out, baby. Baby girl. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. We gonna mail you your last check. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. We gonna mail you your last check. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Go ahead and clock out. Go ahead and you can get off early today. Oh, but we super busy. Nah, go ahead and clock out, baby. Go ahead and clock out.
Other day. So you can go home. I said there's nothing else I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to leave if I can stay on the clock. I need bread. Like I'm not trying to just be here for a couple hours and not get my full day worth of pay. So she was like, oh, well, yeah, it's nothing for you to do since you don't have your computer. It's slick still morning time. It's like early afternoon. It just hit 12 p.m. Bro, I only been here for like 3-4 hours. Like, what the heck? I go out. I look for an apartment so I can move out of my ex-boyfriend's crib. I was talking around, getting pricing. As soon as I get home.
They sent you home early because your password wasn't working. They didn't do a password reset. They just grabbed your computer and sent you home early. You in apartment, honey. I'm sorry. Hold on. We got to give her some credit, though. We got to give her some credit, though, because this is not about her. So I don't even know her. I've never seen her channel before. Y'all sent this to me in my email. We got to give her some credit for being transparent and sharing this story with us, because I love the fact that people are transparent, but this is a learning experience. Baby girl, when they tell you to clock out, do not go and start to go apartment hunting.
Guys, why I get a call from Human Resources saying, sorry to inform you, but Mercedes-Benz recently terminated your contract. Terminated my contract? For what? I guess they...
Oh, snaps. They said MB Mercedes-Benz USA recently terminated your contract. Go ahead, before you sign that lease, come on home, sis. Go ahead and apologize to your boyfriend. Tell him that you was wrong. Go ahead and give up that box. Make it do what it do so that y'all can get yourself back some, you know what I'm saying? So you won't be homeless out here in these streets. Go ahead. Look, not what you got an attitude with your boyfriend because you thought that you got a new job. That's why I ain't checking for you. Cause I got a new job anyway. I don't need your money. Second week, 2 weeks later. Hey sis, we got your laptop because your password wasn't working. How you know my password wasn't working? We just know that your password wasn't working. Go ahead and clock out at 11 a.m. You just got here at 8. Go ahead and clock out at 11 a.m. We don't got no work for you. But we got like 30 calls in queue. Oh, don't worry about it, sis. Your computer not working. You went out and you started apartment shopping. Oh, y'all really know how to find them, don't y'all? Y'all be sending me some wild videos.
Said you were on your phone, so they felt like you weren't focused. I wasn't on my phone at all today. I'm not understanding, like, what? I said, okay, thank you for letting me know. At that point, I didn't want to argue. I honestly felt very picked on, singled out a bit. Also, too, I told her it wouldn't happen again. So you fired me with no warning. And I'm not trying to play the blame game because some of...
They don't have to give you warning in your first 2 weeks. When you listen, for anybody that's new out here in these streets, and I know y'all getting a lot of YouTube money, but y'all YouTube money obviously is not covering y'all expenses, right? In the first 2 weeks that you get a job, they don't have to give you notice. They already watching you from the day that you walk on to the day that you walk out. If you coming in late, if you leave early, if you're not putting in the extra work, if you're not showing that you're a cultural fit, if you're not changing your nail color, if you don't have your hair up, if you're not making the adjustments, if you're not covering up appropriately, you keep parking in the VIP parking. Every time they see you is with your phone, you talking back to the supervisor, you out of there. You out of there. That's just the way that it go. That is life. And I don't know who's setting these expectations, if y'all had any fathers or mothers in your life. But y'all, come on, man. Y'all gotta focus.
This is my fault. Could I have not been on my phone at all? Sure. Once my supervisor gave me that warning, I was not on my phone at all on the floor. I didn't get on my phone until it was my lunch break. She know it was my lunch break. I take my lunch break every day around the same time. So it's like, what you guys really fired me for? Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. You fired me the following day after you just warned me not to be on my phone. Could you at least give it a week to see if I would hold up my end of the bargain and not?
No. We hired you to process these leases. It ain't working out, cuz I'm going to need you to go ahead and clock out, give your computer up, stop apartment hunting, go ahead back with your baby daddy. With your boyfriend. And rock out. And don't blame it on God. Don't blame it on the devil. I know the devil be like, dang, y'all keep giving me credit for everything. I ain't even do that one over there. The devil said I've been walking to and from throughout the earth trying to find somebody to be able to test and he was like, yo, I don't even need to test her because her wound's going to be self-inflicted. I ain't even true. He told God, he said, God, I bet you that I can get her. He said, I bet you can too. Him and the devil clicked, they gave dap on that one. Yeah, we may be enemies, but we know that one ain't. Come on, man, stop giving the devil so much credit. The devil ain't do it all. The devil didn't do it. Real talk. I know that the Satanists, ain't that a religion? The Satanists be like, damn, we just catch all of the flack, huh?
be on my phone. Maybe you already had in your mind made up already that you were gonna fire me. Like I said, I'm taking full accountability. I should have never been on my phone. I should have left my phone in the car. I would have never even brought my phone in the building, dog, because I knew I really needed this job. And I knew that I really enjoyed working there. That's why I got fired from Mercedes. Like I said, guys, minor setback for a major comeback. I don't take anything for granted. At the end of the day, God has something better for me. God is giving me something better. Was it very short-lived? Yes, it was very short-lived, and that was a job, that the first job I ever enjoyed. It was really nice, had really good benefits, but I just felt like they already had their mind made up about me.
And you messed it up. You came in and you fumbled it. Before you even got the kickoff, you was already on the sidelines fumbling the bag. I just can't understand why these people don't get it. I don't understand why they don't get it. I don't understand why it's not clicking for y'all. Y'all can't code switch. You can't park where you want to park. You can't show up the way you want to show up. You are not a cultural fit.
Even when bruh came at me sideways, like going hard about a parking space, like, it's a bit weird. But okay, guys, that really completes the story time. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. Right now, I am unemployed. I'm self-employed currently. I'm just gonna believe in my own dream, believe in my own self, because the thing with these jobs, guys, they can do whatever they want. They're in control of your fate. So forget I gotta pay bills. Forget at the time I slick was in between homes. Forget all of that. Oh, you on your phone, you're fired. Like y'all didn't even try to see if I knew the work or didn't know the work. It's like, before y'all even gave me work, y'all already had y'all mind made up. It definitely was a good experience. I thank God for that opportunity. No matter how short I was there, I feel like it was an attack from the enemy, because that situation did not make any sense to me. Corporate America is exactly what it sounds. It's corporate America. They're very strict, very stern for absolutely no reason. You know, I still got money coming in from my other business endeavors. I'm still blessed overall. But that really completes this video, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, man, let me know in the comments what it was given. To this day, I feel so weird about that termination. I love y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Peace and blessings.
Lil, make it pop. What's up? If he broke, then we can't talk. Nope. The f I make it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, man. We not ready. We not ready. I wasn't ready. That was a good video. I certainly wasn't ready. Let me read some of these super chats. Woo! Woo! I wasn't ready. Y'all got to start preparing me before y'all start hitting me with this, yo.